Optimus Prime! He's gonna do with all this shit! He's gonna save my ashes! I brought the troops, man. I brought the troops.
Knights, Autobots, this cannot and will not be the end. To save Earth and her people, we are going to steal Quintessa's staff. Only you, Vivian, can take it back. I will lead the way into her chamber.
Love that guy. Goosebumps every time.
I never got to say hi.
Alright, so here is the Optimus Prime 3A Last Night figure compared to the Dark of the Moon Optimus. First off the bat, if you notice here that the paint job on the Optimus Prime here is a little bit more rusty, more worn out. Of course, he's a little bit taller than this guy, but the paint job is much improved here, a little bit more shiny, more metallic, a little bit more purple. Of course, very good. This is the Deluxe version, where you have the normal head versus the nemesis. In each of these heads, if you press this button after you install the batteries on the top, like the manual there describes, 2 L44 batteries, which are pretty much available anywhere. You basically turn this light on, you press it one time, turns blue, press it a second time, turns purple, and then off. Of course, also, I like the Mack trucks, so you know, this is another thing that I'd like to display. This is the 124 scale Optimus Prime from Jada. So the figure is really improved in terms of course, the mech is different. I really like the fact that they really worked on the gold highlights here. The Transformer logo for, you know. So looking at the back here is basically you have a massive sword. I'll put it on there. Of course, again, really nice gold accents on the feet. Cybertronian things here. Very nice from the back as well. These things are metallic and sort of a blue hue to them. Overall, very satisfied with this. If you look here in the back as well. And one thing that basically I had issues with was this this piece here. This piece was very hard to deal with, and I'll tell you why. So this piece, as I said, has these plugs. They're U-shaped, and they go right here. And then you have this piece here that can actually come dislodged to the front. They could have figured out a better mechanism. And the thing is, yes, it's movie accurate. It has 3 flowing pieces, 1, 2, 3. But if you look at the instruction manual and you look at this, you know, there was some things I had to sort of unplug. Like here, had the U-shaped joints here, like Lego pretty much. You got a boil joint. You sort of pop this out. Each piece can get popped out. And then you have to put it in. And putting it in was like something else, I'm telling you. And of course here, this moves down and, you know, it rotates right and left from here. And then you press this part right here inside. And then you can crouch him forward. But it was massive. This one was the hardest part to get going. Yeah, and here, so this is the normal head that comes with the DX version. Of course, you know, batteries go there. Put this back. turn it on one time, blue, turn it on second time, purple, third time off. And then also, of course, if you take his face mask on and then you put this on, there you go, pretty cool. Actually, this is very accurate to the movie because the nose, I really like don't know where the nose and the mouth is. The comic version did not have anything. The other thing I'd recommend that you have when you do 3A unboxings is super glue, because there will be some parts that come loose and you will need some help. That's why I have this screwdriver. So getting this face off now, of course, that's also a very, very interesting challenge. Other than that, really nice compared to these two. This guy, of course, is classic, but I mean, they could have done, I guess, more of a better paint job on this, but this is still better than not having the figure. But of course, this by far is my favorite in terms of the size and the way it looks. Do I recommend this? Yeah, I do. But if you can get the deluxe version, they still open the pre-orders in November. You know, let me know. I'm pretty sure you can find it on eBay. The other thing which was improvement from the Comic Cave version was this: the details on this section right here with these two things, and the engravings, and of course how it moves like that to the back, and it's more metallic. You know, it's a little bit more movie accurate. And of course the proportions are much more movie accurate for Optimus here, because the proportions in the movie are a little bit more stocky. The comic cake version was very thin here in the stomach, and of course it looked different. But this is very movie accurate, where the knees also are closer and the legs are a little bit more stockier. But I would recommend that you get this figure. I did not really do all the stuff with the let's open this. I did not do. So here's the fingers, as I said. You know, opened, wide, and side. You can also put this thing in here for the sword. The sword is huge. There you go. Here is the sword. I'll give you an idea. The sword is pretty big. Nice sword. Let's look at the instruction manual here. I am not a big fan of the whole opening the shield. It does open. I am avoiding, like the plague, to put these pins in there. I'm afraid that they're movie accurate, yes, like this, but they'll break very easily, so I'm not going to do it. I tried rotating these parts like so, and I'm not going to put the gun on yet. It's too much work for me right now. I just don't have the time. And of course, you know how you put in the holders for the Excalibur and then on top of the shield. Although in the movie, the shield is on top of the sword, not the sword on top of the shield. Either way, whatever. Nemesis Prime head, yes, nice. I just don't like the red. I think it looks like Two-Face, but that's just me. I don't want to have an Optimus that's Two-Face. That's why I went for the deluxe version and got the normal head. Yeah, the only challenging part is going to be this part right here, because this part here will come loose from this. This actually comes loose, and putting these three pieces together in line and then plugging them right here is going to be a real challenge. But be careful, take it easy, take it slow. Other things that happen here also is this. It actually moves out like that, and you can put it back, and then the legs actually pull out and then also extend down for articulation if you want to bend the knees and really do this stuff. You know, I didn't try this. There's no point. So here basically it says that the legs can move up and down to expose the ball joints. See this? This is the ball joint. And then you can do articulation. But of course, as a figure as massive as this is, doing everything, it takes a lot of patience. So anyway, pose him like you want him and then display it. Other than that, I will let you have a close-up. And I basically used this really thin screwdriver to sort of help yank that face out, because in the back of it there's a magnet, as you can see, right? So here is the normal. Yep, got that right there. Okay. And the neck has also movement, which is really good compared to, you know, the comic. Anyway, here is the figure. Enjoy, and if you have any questions, I guess put them in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.